It is said that music is the universal language, but in the grand scheme of things, it is just one of many languages spoken in our world. If we were to include all the languages spoken by humans around the world, there would be thousands of ways to communicate. But have you ever stopped to wonder if there is a language that exists outside of human communication? A language older than man himself? Welcome to our channel. And today, let's find out what secrets nature has been hiding from us all along. Have you ever come across a forest so dense that even the sunlight seemed afraid to penetrate its canopy? Some insects, like ants, also use pheromones to communicate. Plants can communicate with each other through their roots, but they can also communicate with fungi. You may not be able to hear the whispers of the trees or the buzzing of the bees, but if you have the right equipment, you could be listening to the language of nature itself. Isn't it incredible to think that there is a secret language all around us that we can't hear? What do you think? Is there anything we missed? Do let us know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Fungi are able to pick up chemical signals from plants, and they will respond accordingly. For example, if a plant is being attacked by pests, the fungi will release chemicals that help the plant fight off the pests. Pheromones are chemicals that are released into the air, and they can carry information over long distances. Other insects, like bees, use a form of dance to communicate. The bee will perform a certain dance depending on the direction and distance to the food source. The other bees will then follow the dance moves and head in the right direction. You may have felt a sense of awe at the towering trees and the carpet of leaves on the ground beneath your feet. But did you know that this forest has its own language, a secret code that has been whispered from tree to tree for centuries? The trees are constantly communicating with each other, sharing information about potential predators that linger nearby or warning each other of an approaching storm. They do this through a vast network of underground roots that act like a sort of internet, connecting them all together. This hidden language is not just fascinating, it is essential to the survival of the forest itself. The trees use this language to coordinate their growth, sharing resources and support. In a young forest, the trees may compete for sunlight, but as they mature, they realize that it is in their best interest to cooperate. We just have to know where to look and listen. Have you ever seen a herd of animals running through the forest? They may seem like they are just playing or exercising, but they are actually communicating with each other through their movements. The leader of the herd will stamp its foot or snort loudly, and the rest of the animals will respond accordingly. This allows them to coordinate their movements and make sure everyone is safe. The larger trees protect the smaller ones from the wind, allowing them to grow taller and stronger. And when the trees are cut down, the remaining ones will grow more rapidly as a result. They also use this language to defend themselves against pests and diseases. When a tree is attacked, it can send out a chemical signal through its roots, alerting the other trees to danger. The other trees then boost their own defenses, making it harder for the pests or diseases to spread. But the forest is not the only place where this hidden language exists. It is all around us, all the time. Insects also have their own language, and they use it to communicate with each other about food sources and potential predators. Even plants have a way of communicating, although it is much slower than the other forms of communication we have discussed. So the next time you are outside, take a moment to listen closely.